What is good? What is good, family? It is your boy Dwayze on Blaze. You know the name, you know the face, you know the time, you know the place. And today we back again with a brand new react, guys. Excuse the hoodies and the sweatings and what. I'm still sick. Shut up, please. Shut up. Hey. Alright, bro. This thing doesn't want to stop. I don't know what's going on. It doesn't even have the pause button now. Whatever. I'ma just keep going, bro. Anyway, it's your boy Dwayze on Blaze. Like I said, guys, today Frank Casino killed his own hype, according to P that G. Please, can you just shut up, please? Please. Oh. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get into this video right away. As soon as this thing shuts up, I guess I'll just have to cut it out the video and whatnot. But yeah, man, let us go. Let us get it going. Please subscribe to me. Subscribe to P that G. You know what I'm saying? Support the boys, guys. Support the boys. Hey, Bana. Hey, Bana. Foot. Heck. Okay, I think it's fine now. Let's go. Oh, shit.
What's going on, you guys? So, check it right. With the year coming to an end soon, it's obvious that 2024 was a good year musically. I mean, we saw the return of Frank Casino, who's been on a 3 to 4 year long hiatus. Now, Frank dropped a new project titled By Design, which consists of 9 records and an intro from the comedian Loyiso Gola. Now, the project is pretty good. I mean, when it came to the production side of things, each record really had its own vibe to it, which made for a nice listening experience. Now, in terms of the subject matter of what Frank was talking about, while on tracks like Long Life, Woke Up in the North, Pretty Motherfucker, Fast Life, and Another Weekend, well, it's obvious that he can't get enough of the dollies or the babies, as he puts it, and it sounds like he's gotten accustomed to the rich lifestyle, where he makes reference to his AMG and how he loves taking drives in the north. He also makes mention of his designer watches, as well as just flexing on niggas with their own women, which is honestly diabolical if I think about it, but I'm not judging. But anyway,
I just want to say, this is cool and all, but this gets to nowhere. Everything he's doing here, flexing, driving around AMGs in the north, all that, gets to nowhere. It's nice, it's cool. But, come on, Frankie. Can you hear the status of Frankie's album? It's not the status of, it's not the Frankie I know, bruh. This album's not the Frankie I know, bruh. I'm gonna keep that 100.
Anyways, with the first half of the project being about his bachelor lifestyle, the second half is a bit more introspective in how his bachelor ways have him feeling like he's in search for someone who is real for himself. He also touches on the friendships that he has because he's able to rely on his boys if he's going through tough times, and how they all just try to live the same lifestyles where they're all balling together. But on Rich's G Part 2, Frank contemplates on whether he'll face his fears this year, but he has a newfound of ambition like he did back in the day when he used to ride around in his Opal, and that he wants his lifestyle to mirror a Tumblr page. So just on that verse alone, it really speaks to him engineering his lifestyle in a way that he's always imagined, which I found interesting because it's definitely a callback to the title of the album being By Design. I mean, even though his lyrics might not be rich in bars or punchlines, he'll definitely paint a picture for you with each line he delivers, which I appreciate. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Frank took a long hiatus from music, which I honestly feel as if killed his progression within the hip-hop community. I mean, from 2016 to 2018, Frank was on a crazy run in terms of the music he was putting out and the features he hopped on.
I remember this man featured A$AP Ferg at such a pivotal point in A$AP Ferg's career, when A$AP Ferg was up there still. I'm not saying he's fallen off, but he's not the A$AP Ferg of like 13, 14, 15. Like, yo, and Frankie had a song with him back then, bruh. Hey, that's crazy, bruh.
I mean, we had records like Whole Thing and the Whole Thing remix with Riky. We had Mayo with DJ Speedster, Low with A$AP Ferg, New Coupe, Come Alive, as well as Sudden with Casper. So he was on a crazy run, as I said, and he was regarded as one of the hottest rappers in the game at that time. But all that changed when he took a break. Now, in interviews, his reasoning for doing so relates to exploring life and trying new things, improving his business expertise, and trying to resonate with the music he's making.
What's been happening in the past 2 years?
I guess I've been trying to figure myself out, you know, exploring different things.
Yeah.
Like in life.
Different women, you know.
I wish.
That's what I wish.
Yeah, I mean, just in terms of like, you know, business, man, money, you know.
Yeah.
Trying to learn as much as I can and better the relationships that I have in terms of the future. I think that's me putting it in a nutshell. It's pretty much what I've been up to. And also I've been making music for sure.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Shit.
But
I want to say one thing. Frankie has never stopped making music. This guy always, like, I've seen this guy even last year or a year or two ago. This guy's still recording EPs, bro, but he just don't put it out ever. So Frankie's, I would say of late, if I know if he's been really, really putting in, because now that he's come back, like on Clen's album and all that stuff, like, I don't know how recent some of this work is, but I do know that Frankie has been recording, bro. Which is why I'm a bit disappointed at this album. I think this album should have been way better, bro. Like, this is Frank Casino, bro. This is almost like one of the original New School members. Like, Frank Casino wasn't ever even new wave. He came, like, straight up under Riky. And he was, like, bolstered into the mainstream right away, bro. So it's unfortunate for him to lose so much trajectory, bruh. It really is, but at least he's back, bruh.
In terms of making music, getting into the studio and making a song is not difficult, especially if you've been making music, right?
And you're talented like yourself.
Thank you. But you need to feel the song. I feel, you know, I wanna enjoy my own music. You know, I don't wanna like play a song. Yeah, sure, I can have friends that enjoy it and say the song is sick or whatever the case is, right? But I need to feel it. Like, I need to feel it emotionally or whatever and say, I really like the song. And when I put it out, I have no doubts or whatever. But now it's different when you have music that you're not sure about, I think, and you put it out and let's say it goes south for you. Whatever your idea of south is, then you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
You know, I knew it.
Yeah.
Type of thing, you know. So it's been that type of journey for me in terms of music and trying to find my own sound, you know. There's still that battle, but I wouldn't say, I mean, I know who I...
Very strange. That's so strange to hear that Frank Casino is trying to find his own sound. But I always felt like Frank Casino was one of the most unique niggas, still to this day. His delivery, his cadence, his flow. Like, Frank's sound was always so unique. So it's actually quite surprising for him to say he's still trying to find his sound. Like, that's crazy.
I am musically.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, one that's gonna separate me from everybody else.
Now, on the last track on the album titled Bosses, there's 3 audio clips that Frank included on the record where we can hear Hove, Park, and Pharrell speak on the music process, and I believe Frank included these clips to give reason as to why he's been gone for so long. I mean, Jay speaks on how people don't believe in artist development anymore, and because of that, it takes time for a person to find themselves and their voice and know what to talk about through the music. Now, Park speaks on being organized or mob-oriented, and how because that's seen as copying the Italians, it's looked down upon. But Park could care less about that because knowing how to be organized means that you peep game and know how things work, which in turn reduces your chances of getting exploited and increases your own capital gain within the music industry. Now with Pharrell, while he touches on the progression within the music you make, I mean, he doesn't want to sound like he's constantly making the same sounding music, but instead he's learning something new, perfecting that sound and moving on to something new once again. So he avoids having to hear the streets saying that he's making repetitive music. Now, after hearing what those legends had to say, I understand why Frank took the break he did, but at the end of the day, he killed his own hype and progression. And I think what made matters even worse is that he dropped on the same day as 25K and Tony Diamond, who both had highly anticipated albums.
And these albums were better than Frankie's album. Both these albums were better than Frankie's album, bro. I want to be honest. And I'm more of a fan of Frank Casino than both of these guys put together. So that's crazy.
I mean, if this was still 2017 or 2018, I'm sure things would have turned out differently. But unfortunately for him, Kilo and Tony generated more buzz and attention, leaving him a bit sidelined, which is unfortunate because he did drop a really solid project in my opinion. But I'm just hoping he stays more consistent because that raw, captivating sound he brings to the game is always refreshing to hear, and it would be disappointing if he went on another hiatus once again. But you guys let me know your thoughts on this. Do you think Frank Casino killed his own hype, and if so, was it justified? Also let me know what you thought about By Design. Are you feeling it or nah? Comment down below. Anyways.
I always say this about Frank. And he might not think it's true. You guys might not say it's true. But I always say I feel like Frankie's love for hip hop died with Ricky, bro. Because after that, I haven't heard Frank really put out some shit. Like some shit, bro. You know what I mean? After Ricky's passing, it was just like the Frankie that has come back after that is just not the same Frankie to me. It's just not the same guy. Oh, don't tell me this thing switched off again. I don't know what's wrong with my camera, blood. I don't know what's wrong with my camera, bloody. But yeah, no, I'm gonna just keep talking because I think the mic still works. But yeah, man, when it comes to Frankie, it's kind of disappointing for him to take such a long hiatus, from the game, and to be missing, and not really kind of evolving and collaborating with the newer guys, the newer younger guys. Is this thing still frozen? Yes, it is, guys. I don't know what the hell is happening. I'm having a meltdown. Nothing's working for me. But yes, guys. Why did this pause now? Hey, guys, I don't know what's happening. But yeah, guys, I think I'm just going to leave it there because I don't know what's happening. This thing is distracting me, busy breaking, busy doing whatever it's doing. Okay, now we are working again. But it's still... Alright, guys. Well, I'll leave it here because I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know what the hell is going on, man. I don't know why the hell is it. Who the hell is it? Why the hell is it? And where the hell is it? But, you see, look. Okay, let me do this, guys. I'm sure most of you have left by now. You're like, I know this guy is drunk. This guy is too drunk, this one. Like, what is he doing?